Sucks. Look at that. But we're gonna do this anyway. Welcome to the channel. I go by Tommy Vice. I do cosplay, gameplay, horrorplay, and all other types of, like maybe even roleplay. Make sure you subscribe, hit that thumbs up. Again, I do mostly cosplay and gameplay, but I do sell stuff online. And that is what I'm going to be talking to you about in this video. I'm going to be showing you guys some of the... why can't I not edit? I'm going to be showing you guys some of the books I have for sale here on eBay. That will be on sale on eBay. Let me just want to make sure that I have my subscriber settings so they can only then can comment, because you gotta subscribe, man. If you wanna really talk to me, you got to. 4, 5, perfect. Again, I go by Tommy Vice. I do gameplay, cosplay, and today I'm going to be showing you guys some of my books that are going to be for sale here on my eBay. First book we have You Can Wear It Again. So it's basically a celebration of bridesmaids' dresses. Go figure, man. They made a book out of that. Like, seriously, I'm gonna be selling this thing, but this is stupid. Let's just be real. Look at this. Again, I understand that some women might like it, but look at this. It's a tiny little book with pictures from like weddings. Like, how stupid can one thing be? But to each their own, man. Again, there must be a crazy old lady that loves this type of stuff, right? Some people even play GTA 5 like myself, so who am I to judge others? Did you know faux brows
could look this real? New faux brow hairline.
Let me see here. What else we have? The Dark Side of Purpose-Driven Church. Way back when I was an exchange student in Minnesota in 2005, my mom gave me a book which was called The Purpose-Driven Church. I never read that book because guess what? I don't really care. Everybody has their own religion, so don't try to push your stuff into others. Each person is going to eventually find their own place. So you don't need to be pushing your religion into others. It doesn't matter what religion. So yeah, this is the book, The Dark Side of the Purpose-Driven Church, which I don't really care. Again, I'm just selling this book. I don't even know if they exist anymore. Does this church exist anymore? Oh, look at that, guys. I have a Wii manual. We have a Wii manual. Let me see when this Wii manual is from. What year? Doesn't say. Let's see if there's a Nintendo Power line here I can call to ask about Zelda. Hey, how do I get? Have you guys seen those videos where they have the Nintendo Power guys answering phone calls from like gamers, like asking like, oh yeah, so I've been playing whatever game and I need help finding the whatever magic flute. Boca Junior, what's up, man? Your team is playing right now. Boca Juniors, right? Weren't they playing? Was it Boca Junior or River Plate that was just playing? It's Boca Juniors. Yes, Boca Juniors is winning against the Auckland City in the World Cup. Look at this, guys. We have Dion Favre, which is she's the wife. He used to be the quarterback for the Green Bay Packers, right? This guy here, Brett He was the quarterback for the Green Bay in the mid 90s. So his wife, who's probably very interesting, not real, she's decided to write a book. So there you have it, guys. If you wanna listen to the Anna Frave life story, there you go. There you go, guys. She has a book. Oh, it just gets better and better, guys. Look at this one here. Women of the Ancient Rome. And there's a little spoiler here for you guys, a little history spoiler. Do you know who were the ones who were responsible for the downfall of the Spartan kingdom? Not of Rome, because they were from Sparta or whatever the place was called. But yeah. So great movie, guy. Great book. This guy passed away, right, a couple of years ago. It was a guy from Duck Dynasty. This book is called Psychology 101. Tales and Wisdom from the Duck Dynasty Favorite Uncle. I never read in this book. I would never read this book 100%. There's no chance I'm reading that one. Let's see what else we have here, guys. Again, guys, I go by Tommy Vice. I do cosplay, gameplay, roleplay, foreplay. Let's see. This is an old manual here. NASCAR Racing 2. When was this game made? 1996. It was my guess here. It was a PC game. And look at how thick the menus used to be before internet. Look at how thick it was. Like, this thing is thicker than a lot of books. God, there's so much to get here. And again, this is just called the NASCAR Racing 2 game. And look at how thick it is. It's just impressive. Let me see what else I have here. I have not understand that question, Boca. What does that mean? What for what? I'm sorry. Anyways, next book here, guys. It's called the Wall Street Journal Guide to Understanding Personal Finance. This is pretty important, guys. Yeah, no, that was a joke. I'm gonna make a shirt that says gameplay, cosplay, roleplay, foreplay. I wanna make a shirt that says those words, and I'm gonna sell it for $10 each, free shipping within continental United States. Coming up, guys, in a couple of months. But yeah, I wanna actually make a shirt with those 4 sayings: gameplay. But anyways, let's go back to the Wall Street Journal Guide to Understanding Personal Finance. It's probably a very interesting book, very colorful, as you can tell here. But I went to school for business, so I know that I'm supposed to spend less than what I earn. So that's the basics, guys, of economy. God, this hair sucks today. Look at that. Sometimes my hair is just, yeah. Anyways, this was from the first term of Donald Trump. This book is called Billionaire at the Barricades: The Populist Revolution from Reagan to Trump. It was written by the lady Laura Ingraham. There she is. Why would she take a picture in a, in a staircase? Like, who takes a picture in this? Maybe I should start taking pictures at my staircase. But look at how silly it looks. Like who was the brilliant mind between like, yeah, Laura, let's take a picture at a staircase. That's gonna be a hit. Just take a picture at the staircase right there. Look at this. It makes no sense whatsoever, guys. She could have taken this picture in like in a studio, you know. Like I want to know the story behind this picture because again, it makes no sense whatsoever. But yeah, that's another buck. Guys, Tommy Vice, gameplay, cosplay, roleplay, all types of play. Right? Right, Boca? And Boca means mouth, right? And mouth, it's linked with the words I was talking about. Thank you guys so much for the subscribing. I saw that there's 2 people that subscribed within the last few minutes. I thank you guys so much. Gosh, my hair is just terrible. My man, SD World, what's up, man? I'm always watching your lives, you know that, right? Guys, SD World, best lives. He has the best mods. Like whenever, and he's always playing that, right? You always online, man. You always like whenever I go, you are online, and he always playing some cool ass Vice City mod, you know, for PC. So make sure you subscribe to SD World. I'm pretty sure he has thousands. He's probably getting close to what, 13,000 subscribers right now. Congratulations on that. Can't wait for 50,000. You're gonna hit 50,000 like in no time. He posts so much, man. He is a real content creator. SD World. And again, most of his stuff, it's on Vice City, which is the best game ever, right? Let me see what else I have here, guys. There's a bunch of books there. Top Chef. Top Chef, it's called the cookbook. I'm pretty sure this is like, you know, there's a bunch of recipes, but like, do I care? No. Will an old lady care? Maybe. So there you have it, guys. Top Chef, the cookbook. And what is interesting is that this cover, there's like a little plastic wrap around it, but it's made of like some sort of like, I don't know, it's like almost like a rag. You know, there is like a, I don't know how to explain it to you. It's like I think it's made out of cotton. This thing here, but anyways, it's a nice book. Again, do I cook? Yes. Do I care about cookbooks? No. Will a mid-aged lady like this book? Maybe. Short craft. Why your house? It looks like scary. Where are you? First question. Where are you from? Shortcraft. Second, now answering your question. This is the basement. So, like in American houses, you usually have the basement. The basement is underneath the house. So, in most of basements built before like maybe 2000, they are not finished. So that's why you see this type of ceiling right here. You know, because again, it wasn't finished. It's just the basement. You could like if you want, you can actually finish a basement, but then you're gonna have to pay money to the city for a permit. Guys, the United States is the free country, but everything you need to do in your house, you're gonna have to pay the city for a permit. It's crazy. They get money from every place, every side. they can get money from, they are getting money from. But anyways, this is the basement. So that's why it kind of looks like it's like dark and it's not finished. It could be, but again, I don't own the house. The person who owns the house don't want to, to have it finished. So, but yeah, but thank you for the sub, man. I hope you stay subscribed. I hope you really do, because I'm watching you guys. A lot of you subscribe and then you guys leave, right? There's a bunch of you. Not the guys like S&D World, which is a guy I follow and he follows me and stuff like that. But there's a bunch of guys, and I notice. Don't you guys think that I don't notice? But that you guys subscribe and then you guys leave. If I ever become big, if I ever become a big YouTuber, I will remember every single one of you. Look, yeah, Boca Junior, of course, Boca Junior for months here. Shout out to Boca Junior. And Boca Juniors are actually playing right now. They are winning 1-0 against Auckland City in the FIFA Soccer Club World Cup. I know. I'm just saying, Short Graph, I hope to see you around for a very long time, because there are a lot of guys that do come up to my lives, subscribe, exchange a little bit, and then they just leave, which is a right, but like, if you're gonna do that, don't even subscribe. If you subscribe to my channel, think long term. Think long term. I will eventually be playing GTA 6 24/7. So if you want to see GTA 6 24/7, this is the channel you have to subscribe to. Okay? And stay subscribed, because it makes no sense for you to come up here, talk to me a little bit and then just leave me. I get sad. Right, guys? Thank you so much. Thumbs up. A thumbs up is also very much appreciated. Thumbs up is actually the thing that I think that maybe delivers the life to more people. So make sure you hit that thumbs up. Thumbs up, guys. And GTA, we gotta talk. GTA, we gotta talk. Anyways, guys, let's go back to the books here. Let's see what else we have. We have you have a book called Gangland to Promised Land: One Man's Journey from being in the criminal underworld to Christ. I don't judge, guys. Good for him. But yeah, I do have this book. Where in USA? I live in Wisconsin, which is a state in the north, like almost Canada. But again, like I told you guys, I was born in Brazil. That's why I have this little sassy accent that I have. But yeah, I live in Wisconsin, which is north middle, where we do have. I live like 40 minutes from Green Bay, and that's why I have a bunch of Green Bay stuff here for sale. There you have it. Arizona, man. I've been to Arizona a couple of years ago. It's so funny how the United States is so big, so the states are very different between themselves. Yeah, my name is actually Thomas. My name is Thomas, but my nickname is actually Tommy. So that's my real name. It's just not like the character. Yeah, I'm cosplaying Tommy Vercetti, but my name is actually Thomas, and my nickname is actually Tommy. So if you want to call, some people even call me Tom. That's another name I have here. But yeah, first one is my actual real name. Tommy is my nickname, and some other people call me Tom too. So any of those three would be okay. Let me see what else I have here, guys. I have a book from the Chicago Bulls three-peat, no, six times as sweet. So this book was released after the sixth title by the Chicago Bulls. And it's a pretty nice book, man. He has, nice pictures and stuff. Yeah. And Michael Jordan is much better than LeBron. There's no it's not a collection, man. I'm selling those. I will be selling those on eBay. So they are not mine books. Well, they are technically mine, but I'm selling those. Let me put my eBay account there so you guys can follow. I don't have any items listed right now, but all these books are gonna be listed there. So make sure you follow me. Even if you don't live in the United States, but you do have an eBay account, make sure you follow me there. What else we have here? I have a Super Bowl. Is that the 30? Which Super Bowl was this? Let me take a look. This was the 32 Super Bowl. Let me see. Google Doc. 32 Super Bowl. I might be wrong, guys, because it's right. So if it is XXX11, I think it's 32, right? In Roman. This, if I got correctly, this is from the 1998 Super Bowl, where the Denver Broncos defeated the Green Bay Packers. It looks like, if I'm not mistaken, 32. Yes, that's what it is. And this is like I don't think it's a program. It's more like a magazine back from that era. And look at this, guys. There's like even there's a free sample here. I thought it was like a card. Look at that. But it's one of those nose breathable things here. Look at that. It's like a free sample. Crazy, right? And man, I'm pretty sure you are a younger guy, right? Shortcraft. Do you know Romans, like Roman names? Do we actually teach those stuff in school anymore? Like, that's 32, man. I was 100% right. So XXX11 or II is 32 in Roman numbers. Then we have a book here, guys. These are very popular here in the United States. It's they have a whole series of everything for dummies. Dummies are like people who are stupid. So supposedly these books are like all types of subjects in a way that stupid people would understand. So this one's called PCs for Dummies. And so these are pretty thick books. Look at how thick this is. It's a very thick book. And again, I'm pretty sure this is old, so a lot of stuff that's written here doesn't actually apply anymore. No problem. I was just wondering if people still study those at school, because I'm 36. I'm almost like like being a grandpa's age. I don't even have a kid, but almost in a grandpa's age. And back when I was in the school, Roman like numbers and stuff, they were still something that everybody would learn back then, back in the late 90s. Let's see what else we have here. Another for dummies book. It's called House Training for Dummies. So house training of dogs for dummies. Yeah, I'm 36, man. I'm older than Tommy Vercetti himself, right? Tommy Vercetti is 35. Tommy Vercetti is 35. I'm 36 already, man. But yeah, time sure flies by. Make sure, guys, you guys enjoy. My 20s, of course, like everyone else, they were my best years for a lot of stuff. And also my early 30s were also pretty nice. So make sure you guys enjoy every single day. Don't take any day for granted. Just like they say in Scarface, every day above ground is a good day. Okay? Every day above ground is a good day. I had a I had a lot of girlfriends. And then I ended up, marrying a girl, and then we got divorced. We never got kids. I still want kids, guys. And that's one of the things. That's one of my tips for you guys. If you guys want kids, again, I'm 36. I haven't had kids yet. I still want them. If you want a kids, and that's just my personal thing. I would try to have kids as early as possible. If I could go back to my early, like 25-year-old, back when I was like 25, I was worried about money, right? But like, if you're worried about money, you're never gonna have like enough. You're always gonna be like, oh, I could have more and more and more and more and more. So that's my tip for you guys. If you do want children, and that's just my take, I would try to have them as early as possible. Because then you're gonna be like me, 36, no kids, and then like, yeah, who's gonna have a kid with me there now, right? Um, Most of the women my age already have children, which I don't really want. And that's another thing, guys. I personally wouldn't mess with women with children. If you don't have children, don't mess around with women with children. That's just my personal take, right? Let's go back to the books here, guys. Let's see what we have. It was just some life lessons for you guys from Tommy Vice's life book. Then we have a book. Man, and Shortcraft, they can be pretty nasty, man. And that's one of the things I never learned before. Women's, they of course develop it faster than men and stuff, but they have so many more options than guys, right? Like the girl who is like a number 5 could be going out with a guy who's number like who is like, a number 10, right? A guy that is like grade number 5, he will never, unless he's super wealthy and rich. A guy who is like number 5, he's never gonna be with a 10 unless he's super rich. And that's just the truth, guys. It took me more than 30 years to realize that, and believe me, women, they came easy to me, like Boca, you're probably like 26 years old. You were born in 1990. 26. For him to be 26, he would have to be born in 1999. You were born in 1999. Oh, you're almost the same age. Okay, so 1987? 10 years. But talking about ages, guys, look at this book here. It's called the All Pro Basketball Stars, 1979. Good for you, Boca. Stay that way, man. If you don't, and that's another thing, guys. And that's just my advice for your guys' life. You don't need to follow. Everybody has their path. but never like most of guys, they marry women just because they look good. You shouldn't do that. Looks fade, you know. Imagine being with a good looking woman that just complains 24/7. That's not life, guys. You guys gotta find somebody that actually love you for who you are, right? But let me go back to the short craft here. He asked me, tell me about your most cool achievement. I think it was moving to the US, man. That's something that I actually you know, I liked it. You know, I was an exchange student here, and then moving back when I was like 32 or something. I think that was my one of my biggest achievements. Even though when I was younger, I used to play a lot of basketball, and we win. No, we used to win some of the state championships, and that was also nice. But I think moving to the U.S. was my. But yeah, but women, man, guys, they know how to. There's actually a book around here, guys. I don't know where that book is. I wish I knew where that book was. That book is about the subject where we that we're having right now. But anyways, this was the 1979 the All Pro Basketball Stars. Let me see. And to go with this, I actually have two cards from the NBA from 1976 that are graded. NBA looked different, right? Back then, look at these two guys. Would this guy be on the NBA today? I don't think so. Chances are he wouldn't be, right? What is a HSC exam? What is that? What did that mean? Gosh, guys, I have so many books here, but most of them are just not really worth a honorable mention here. Then we have Larry Niven and Stephen Barnes, Achilles' Choice. This book is actually popular. I was looking at the on eBay. This book is actually popular. I have no idea what this. It transcends science fiction. Blah 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 blah. God knows what this is about, but no. Let me see now. Let me see what that is. HSC exam. High school certificate. Okay, so it's just like high school, right? 10 years, 10, 11, 12. Was Bangladesh? Let me see here 1 second before because I like to be very culturally appropriate. Let me see. Bangladesh. Was Bangladesh also? I don't know the word, but some people you use some words, some use other words. Were they? I don't know. I don't want to say the wrong word, but what they invaded by the English, like India, or colonized by the English, like India, or not really? Again, I have no idea. I'm sorry that I don't know about your country. I'm just trying to understand more of the Bangladesh, People's Republic of Bangladesh, the country South Asia. Territory, blah blah blah. Buddhists and Hindus, Muslim conqueror, Bengal. I'm not finding any information about the English, but again, it was just something that I. But yeah, guys, let me play a song here. I'll be playing GTA 5 soon. So again, make sure you subscribe, hit that thumbs up. Yeah, this is loud. Hola, toma, hola, deja. Hola, estás una lente. I have so many other books here, guys. Celebrity and the environment. Fame, wealth, and power in conservation. Sounds very interesting book, right? Not. Let's see what else we have here. Confessions of a Sociopathic Social Climber. Guys, match suspended? No. What? Why? Why was that suspended? Let me take a look here. Boca Junior. Boca Juniors match. Is it because of the heat? 1-1. They tied. Ah. 1-1. And why was it suspended? Because I'm seeing here, it looks suspended, but why is that suspended? It was like almost over, right? That game was almost over. Or is it because of the heat? There's nothing on the internet right now. It just said that was suspended. It was one. Wait. No. Tell me. Why? What happened? There's no information right now on the internet. It just says 1-1 suspended. Who was using what? That's so crazy. Now Boca's gonna no. But who was that? You guys like Boca Junior or the Auckland guys? Shortcraft. That's fine, man. I understand you. I'm just trying to understand first the situation from Boca Junior. Because Boca Juniors game just got suspended and the game was almost over. The game, right? That was in the second half, was already tied at 1. That's crazy, man. No, Boca Junior is that guy. This is the guy above you, the other guy. Cavani, great Cavani, man. Cavani's on my PlayStation 5 team. We have the pass, right? And he's on my team. Cause a lot of my family is actually, like, if you trace my ancestry, are from Uruguay. So I actually have a Uruguay jersey here. So yeah, I actually identify myself more of a Uruguayan ancestry than Brazilian ancestry, because if you actually go ahead, tell me what should I do? This song is from Vice City. La vida es una lenteja. This song plays was, let me write it here, on the Vice City hotel lobby, and it also plays on the Spanish station, which I forgot the name. I should know the name, in Vice City, which I forgot the name. Espantoso. Espantoso Radio with Fernando Martinez. Play eFootball in mobile, iOS or Android in stream. You get to know. Do you think that's because that's actually a very good tip. I'm gonna try that. I don't know how, but I will have. What would be the app? Do you know the app that I would use to like stream from my phone the game? I'm pretty sure I can find it, but like I never stream from my phone other from YouTube. That's just because I like to type. Don't you like the sounds of typing? A lot. That's why I was saying in typing. And some other people might be deaf. They might not be able to hear it. I'm just kidding. They wouldn't be here, right? But yeah, let's see if Boca can. This is my favorite song from GTA 5.
When I switch to T-Mobile, you'll give me an iPhone 16 Pro. Help pay off my
Not this one. This one's an AT&T commercial before the actual song.
Best iPhone offer ever. Switch to T-Mobile, get a new iPhone 16 Pro on us. No trade-in needed. We'll even pay off your old phone.
Gosh, 17 seconds of commercial. Now a Taco Bell commercial. Bro! Yes, I do remember you. Random editor. Bro! No, I have Android. What is CCR? Oh, clearance and clear. Okay, clearance and okay. Now I got it. Credence and Clearwater revival. It took me a while. No, I'm not gonna dance, man. I'll have to be under the influence of something much stronger to do that. But I might do it. I might do it, but not today. Well, I don't know. But yeah, Boca, I will do that. I'm gonna I'm gonna download a. Oh wait, what would be the would like Pass Mobile you said? Let me see. Or like FIFA Mobile. I used to play NBA on the cell phone, and that was amazing. I love that game. eFootball. Okay, I will download that once this live is over, and then we'll see if that works. It might work, right? People love, and that's one of the things I noticed. It seems that lives from the cell phone are much more popular. And I'm not talking about myself, but like all the other creators, right? When they do a live, even GTA 5 lives, they are made like within the cell phone, look. They seem to be much more popular. Is that true? Is that true? Sure. Let me see. Let me see if that's true. Because boca in Portuguese and probably in Spanish means mouth. So with a C. Boca with a C, of course. Boca in Bangladesh. Let's see. Bang. Yeah, foolish. Yeah, right. He's not joking, Boca. It's actually true. Boca translates to foolish or stupid. It's a common word used to describe someone who is not very intelligent or acting in a silly way. That's funny. And how do you pronounce this? They don't, does it sound the same?
Moop. Moop.
Did that sound correctly?
Moop.
Ah, now is the correct one.
Boca. 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 ধন্যবাদ গ্রাহকদের। ধন্যবাদ গ্রাহকদের। ধন্যবাদ গ্রাহকদের। থাম্বো সাপ টিপুন। থাম্বো সাপ টিপুন। টমি ভাইস অনুসরণ করুন। টমি ভাইস অনুসরণ করুন।
No, I'm actually looking at I'm translating stuff to his language, short craft, because he said that Boca looked, it was like Boca is stupid in his language, and it actually is. Let me see for my Indian friends here. Let me 1 second.
टॉमी वाइस का पालन करें। सदस्यता लेने के लिए धन्यवाद। सदस्यता लेने के लिए धन्यवाद।
Do you speak Spanish, Boca? Is that your language? No. He was saying that Boca in his language, I'm gonna write that down, means stupid. That's why he said the word Boca, the way that it's written, Boca means stupid. And it is true. That word is stupid in his language. Right, shortcut? No, I'm gonna speak Spanish a little bit just so Boca understands. So Boca, what Short was saying is that la palabra boca en su lengua, que es hindi, la palabra boca significa estúpido. La palabra boca. ¿Entiende? See, guys, Tommy Vice is also cultured. Multilingual. I speak a little Italian, just a little Italian. Mangia che te fa bene. Pero
सदस्यता लेने के लिए धन्यवाद। सदस्यता लेने के लिए धन्यवाद।
Sadasyata yene. God, this is difficult, guys. I'm gonna have to learn this thing but this language is difficult.
सदस्यता लेने के लिए धन्यवाद।
I can't. I'm gonna have to take some Hindi classes, man. I just can't. No, su club es el mejor. Boca Juniors es el mejor.
सदस्यता लेने के लिए धन्यवाद.
What kind of food, guys? I want to know what kind of food should I try, because that's one of the lives I want to be doing soon. It's trying food from all over the country. What kind of food do you guys? I know that Boca is probably gonna say empanadas, right? Empanadas is the best Argentinian snack food, right? But what about the other guys? What is a food I should try from your country?
Obrigado por se inscrever.
That's Portuguese. That's my language. Tommy Weiss.
टॉमी वाइस जल्द ही GTA 5 खेलेंगे. टॉमी वाइस जल्द ही GTA 5 खेलेंगे.
No, people say that I kind of look like Figo. I'm a mix between Figo and what's the name of the other? That one's a Spanish one. What's his name? I forgot the name, but people say that I look like Figo. But yeah, that's my Portuguese blood, 100%. Again, man. Again. Congrats. That's my answer for you, man. Congrats. I hope you find a very nice looking and rich boyfriend. That's all I pray for you. Find a rich and good looking guy. Be happy. You guys are funny. Again, what kind of food? Random editor, what kind of food should I try from your country? And speaking about gay guys, and here's a thing that I like about, I don't know if that still happens in India and some other countries, where friends hold hands, right? That used to be a thing from what I heard back in India. I don't know if Bangladesh is the same, but guys, like friends, used to walk the streets holding hands. And I think they still do, right? Chorizo, see, grilled chorizo. That's a pretty good one. I might do that. The thing is, I'm not going to be able to find chorizo here, so it's going to be a sausage, but I can make a sausage sandwich. But for me, the best Argentinian food or Uruguayan is empanada. Empanada is like almost a deep fried, right? ¿Quieres un? What does that mean? Sup, random? You got my attention, man, for the next 5 minutes, because once this live reaches 1 hour, I'm gonna stop because I need to play GTA 5. Go ahead. You guys got me for another 6 minutes. 5 minutes and 42 seconds to be precise. Man, I'm not gonna be playing any games. But let's see that one here. Google Translator. Let's see.
Ami Tomi vice que pachanda cari.
Wait. What does that mean?
Eu gosto do Tommy Vice. Quer
Ami Tommy Vice ke pachanda kari. Ami oke biye karate kai.
How much? How much? Right? Because in your country they also have, what's the name of that when you have to pay for the bride, a price? Do they have that in your country? How much? I'm just kidding. Let me translate in English, guys, what he just said right there. 1 second. English.
I like Tommy Vice. I want to marry him.
Ami Tommy Vice ke pachanda kari. Ami oke biye karate kai.
Why? So then when the person wants to marry, there's no pay? You guys are funny, man. Let me see here. How many more 3 minutes we have? Let me play one last song here. This one.
We're here at US Cellular for US Days, where our customers get exclusive deals just for them.
It almost feels
What's up, Shortcraft? And the last song, which is my favorite song in GTA Vice City. Beat goes on.